So for breakfast I am having peanut butter on toast and then 2 soft boiled eggs, and Aiden has I've got a cup of tea as well. Aiden has similar, he's got 2 pancakes with some Nutella and a soft boiled egg as well. Yummy?
My making toast bubble.
Do you want some toast?
Yeah.
Okay, you can have mummy's. Mummy make another one, okay? You're gonna eat it all? Yummy. Yeah, so now I've got to go make another slice of toast, but that's what I'm having for my breakfast, and this is kind of like a typical breakfast for me. I'm actually not that hungry, but I'm still going to have some breakfast just to get me through the day.
Yeah.
Nothing, yes. Mummy's going to go make some more toast.
Yeah, berries aren't a very good source of food, so there's creepers right next to our house. Oh my gosh.
So for a little morning snack, this is the coconut pudding that I made last night and it's ready. It's all set, so I'm just going to have it for a little snack. I put a recipe on TikTok, so I'm going to put the video on screen here and then I'll put the ingredients at the bottom. It's really simple, guys. It's just like making jelly but with coconut milk and some milk as well. So yeah, yummy Chinese coconut jelly. Guys, well, good kind of like brunch time. It's now 11 AM. Didn't show my face this morning on camera because I look like death and I just didn't fancy it. So here is my face. I've got minimal makeup on. I feel like putting just a little bit of makeup on makes me feel a little bit better these days, especially when you're feeling kind of shitty at home. So I'm actually gonna prep for lunch because it's 11 AM. I'm making Chinese soup. It's kind of like a stew soup, and I'm gonna serve it with rice. So if I start now 11 AM, it should be done by 12:30. Even though it sounds like a long time to make something, it's actually really quick to make. It's just the waiting because I boil it and stew it for over an hour, and the prep is literally 10 to 15 minutes, so not long at all. And yeah, coffee wants to be in the video. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how I make it. I've made this in my vlogs quite a few times, and quite a few of you have asked like for the recipe. It's really simple, guys, like literally. In a rice, I have a rice cooker, so it's literally just bam, put it in and wait. Oh, thank you. So yeah, let's get cooking. So for my stew, I have 2 potatoes, and the reason why I'm making this is because these potatoes and carrots are gonna go off literally within a couple of days, so I'm gonna make use of them and cook something. 2 carrots, an onion, tomatoes. I'm probably gonna use 2 tomatoes, 2 corn on the cobs, and then I have some pork ribs here, which actually need boiling. You don't put it straight into the soup. You have to boil it to get rid of all the kind of like blood and all the little stuff that comes off it, which sounds gross, but you know, got to be done. So what I'm going to do is boil this first so that this is prepped, and then cut all of this up, put it in here, give it a good wash, and then it goes into the pan. I have my pork ribs on the hob. This is cold water. Make sure you put it into cold water first and then let it boil. So this will be ready in about 5 or 10 minutes. So whilst that is boiling, I'm just going to peel my potatoes and carrots. Okay guys, I'm not sure if any of you guys know this. I saw it on TikTok and my mind was literally blown. Basically, I've always been peeling my vegetables one way, so like this, but actually the peeler goes both ways, so you can do it like that and then you can go back down. It literally is life-changing and it makes things so much quicker. If you haven't tried it before, then definitely try it, because it literally cuts time in half. So let me try it on a carrot. So when I peel my carrot, and normally I would just do this, but instead of doing that, you can go down and then come back up, and then go down and then come back up. One ingredient I forgot to mention is a little knob of ginger. It just makes it taste better, I think. So that is all the gunk that you do not want in your soup. So now I'm just going to drain this off, and then the ribs will be ready to be put in with the rest of the veggies. Now I've got all of my ingredients in the pot with some water. There's really no ratio to amount of veggies or meat or water. It's literally just how much you want to put in. If you want to use a bigger pan, then you might have more water, which means at the end of it you just put more salt in. Normally I would put salt in right now, but I'm not going to put salt in until the end, and I normally do that because once this is ready, I give some to my dog. So Coffee gets to eat some of the pork, and then she has carrots and she has potatoes as well. Obviously not onions, definitely not onions. So yeah, I kind of mix it in with the rice so that she can have a portion as well. That's why I do not put salt in right now. I'll put it in at the end. But if you're not going to be feeding your dog with some of this as well, then I would suggest putting the salt in now, because it's just a little bit tastier. So I've just put a lid on here, and then that's going to be on the boil for about an hour. I have my rice in my rice cooker kind of bowl thing, and what I'm going to do is soak it in cold water. By doing this, the rice is going to be whiter, more clean, and the rice is more fluffy and yummier. So if you haven't soaked your rice for about an hour in cold water before, try it. It honestly is different. The rice the rice is literally white, and yeah, so let's put some water in. Cold water, and then yeah, just let that soak for about an hour. Maybe about 30 minutes is okay too, but as long as possible really. So this rice has been soaking for just under an hour, and can you see how white the rice is compared to like earlier? I'm gonna put this in the rice cooker now. In for an hour now, and this is what it looks like. Really tomatoey goodness. And normally I would put in some leeks as well, but I don't have a leek, so I've just gone without. But can you see all of that goodness? The ginger, the potato, carrots, and then the meat normally falls off the bone, so it's really nice and soft and tender. Rice is also ready. Using a rice cooker, honestly, it just gives you perfect fluffy white rice every single time. Look at that.
Mommy?
Yes?
That's
Oh, okay. This is the final result. So I've got like a stew soup with a small bowl of rice, probably like about half a bowl. And then Aiden has it differently because he won't eat it if I give it to him like this. He normally has it all mashed up. So he's got pork, carrots, potato and rice and onions all mashed up together. And then he has his soup in a cup with no bits, because if I put bits in, he's not going to drink it. And then he has a Dairy Dunkers just for afterwards. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, but I'm so ready to eat this right now. So good.
Coffee too.
So good, huh?
Yummy.
Yummy, you like it?
Yummy.
What's your favourite part?
I like the mash and the
I knew you was going to say the mash.
This is just mash.
Aiden's just like me. Loves his potatoes.
Yeah. Very picky like this. Yummy.
So this is what my dog Coffee gets. So there's rice, carrot, potato, some pork, and then a little bit of her dog food. What I do is just cut it up and mash it up. A bit like Aiden's. It's a bit like feeding another child really. Yeah, and then she really enjoys this. Just give it a good mix. Make sure there's no like big bits in there. And then just give it a good mix. And that's her lunch sorted. She absolutely loves it. Look, she's already waiting for it. It's all cooled down, so yeah, enjoy. Just having a little snack. This is a pear. I'm gonna go for a walk in about 10 minutes or so. Coffee needs her walk. It's just nice to get out. It's really sunny today. It's like a Sunday. It's really nice and sunny. Just want to get out really and have our exercise. So basically oh, good for you. So basically in the UK, we're allowed to go out for 1 hour once per day. Sometimes I don't even go out, like, because the weather's not great, or yeah, I try to limit myself to going out. The only real reason I would go out is to walk the dog and let Aiden have some fresh air. Otherwise, if I was by myself, I would probably just stay at home. I can do without going out because I do have a balcony, so I can just sit outside and have my cup of tea and, you know, chill on there. But yeah, we need to go for a walk. Pear, good. From the fridge. Has to be from the fridge. Otherwise, I don't do warm pears, especially how warm my flat gets. Everything that's not in the fridge is warm. So for another snack of the afternoon, we literally just got back from our walk, so we're a little bit tired and in need of a pick-me-up. My friend Grace,
I need some more energy.
you need more energy.
No,
my friend from Singapore. Okay, you do that then. My friend Grace from Singapore sent me a whole bunch of stuff, and this was one of them. You wanna show them? It's like these sweet corn, little crispy things.
Like this.
Is it nice?
Here, Mummy.
You wanna share? Okay, how many are you having and how many am I having?
Guys, I don't know.
It just looks like this. Never had one of these before.
Yeah, that's Taiwan.
Is it good? Oh my god. These are good. Cheers.
Good.
They're really good.
That's really good.
These sweet corn things.
How come I get to have that one, but you have it?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'll feed you.
Oh, yeah, that.
Good? So I'm about to cook dinner. I have these Marks and Spencer's vegetable spring rolls. I could make spring rolls myself, but I haven't been to the Asian supermarket for a while, so I don't have any like spring roll pastry to make them, so these are just gonna have to do. This has been in the fridge for a couple of days and it's gonna go off in 2 days, so Aiden loves these, so I'm gonna make that for him. And then to go with the spring rolls and that, I'm making some chow mein. Basically I'm gonna make some fine egg noodles. I've got these from Sainsbury's, and then like I said, these these bean sprouts are looking a bit sad, so I'm gonna use these up tonight. I've got an onion, and then like I said again, these spring onions are looking really sad too, so that's gonna be the chow mein, and then yeah, just these random bits that's gonna go in the oven. And then I'm gonna shallow fry these, even though it says I can put these in the oven, but they're never as nice when you put them in the oven. Spring rolls should always be fried. So yeah, really simple dinner tonight. just got some boiling water on the pan, and then I'm going to put in 1.5, and you get quite a lot in here. I think you get 6 because I've already had one the other day. I'm going to do 1.5, but you just want to soak it until it's separated. You don't want to soak it for too long. You just want to loosen it up so that when you cook it, it's easier. You obviously don't want to cook it like this. Just put some crisp and fry into a pan. Not too much because I don't want it to be too greasy, but enough that it's going to cover the spring rolls, and when it like boils and kind of like fizzles, it's going to cover the top of the spring roll. For my noodles, I'm just going to go in with toasted sesame oil. That's a bit too much. Yes, I got rid of some of the oil. Now I'm going to start by putting some of this in. This is a ginger and garlic paste, and I just got it from Morrison's. So it's basically minced garlic and ginger. I literally just get about half a teaspoon or maybe a teaspoon, and then put that in and let it sizzle. Then goes in my veggies. Then I'm going to put in my noodles. And I'm going to use chopsticks and one of these spatulas to just mix it all in. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit just so that it doesn't burn. And then I'm just going to put in some dark soy sauce. The difference between dark and light soy sauce is basically dark soy sauce gives the noodles colour. Normal soy sauce doesn't give as much colour. Put in a little bit more toasted sesame oil. I'm going to put it around the edges. And then now I'm going to whack up the heat so that it gets really nice and like wok fried. And that, guys, is easy Chinese style noodles. So easy. This is the final dinner. Aiden's got his turkey breast with ketchup and some noodles. Yummy! And then I have my noodles with spring rolls and some chili oil. Really simple. Literally took, I think that took the longest because that goes in the oven. But otherwise, really simple. You could do this in probably under 10 minutes. So, time to eat. Not even gonna lie, look at my face how oily it is. It's just as oily as this spring roll. Normally when it comes to dinner time, I am really tired.
Can you use your hand?
Be careful, it's a little bit hot. Is that not hot?
No.
Oh, yeah, by the time it comes dinner time, I'm just really sleepy and tired. And it doesn't help that it's really sunny today. It's sunny, isn't it? And went out for a nice sunny walk. So let's try the chow mein. Try the spring roll. It is really oily. I don't have high hopes for this because I always feel like Asian food when you buy it from a supermarket, it's just not the same as homemade, or maybe because I grew up in a takeaway, so I always had fresh Chinese like food. I've never had like
I like tart.
You like tart? He loves egg tarts. When I say Chinese food, he thinks of egg tarts. I've never like had food that has been cooked and then you get home and you have to reheat. I normally have to have my food fresh. So I'm not sure how these spring rolls are gonna turn out. Oh, the inside looks a bit sparse. Doesn't look like this much. They're not bad, but you can't compare to fresh homemade Chinese spring rolls.
Yeah.
Do you wanna try it?
Good.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do dinner time now, and thanks for watching this video. I promised this video a long time ago, but I just haven't had time to do it, and now obviously I have all the time in the world. So if you want to see more of these videos, please give it a thumbs up. I'll try to leave all the instructions and recipes down below in the information box, so check that out. And until my next video, I shall see you soon. Bye.